ॐ ॐ यो ब्रह्माणं विदधाति पूर्वं यो वै वेदांश्च प्रहिणोति तस्मै ब्रह्मदेवमात्मबुद्धिप्रकाशं मुमुक्षुर्वै शरणमहं प्रपद्ये। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या सम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वांशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। सर्वोपप्लवरहितः प्रज्ञानघनः प्रत्यगर्थो ब्रह्मैवाहमस्मि ब्रह्मैवाहमस्मि। वेदान्तार्थविभासकाय गुरवे शान्ताय सन्न्यासिने नानावादीनगेन्द्रसङ्घपवये योगीन्द्रवन्द्याय च मोहध्वान्तदिवाकराय भगवत्पादाभिधां बिभ्रते तस्मै भाष्यकृते नमोऽस्तु सततम्। ॐ सर्वतन्त्रस्वतन्त्राय सदात्माद्वैतवेदिने श्रीमते शङ्करार्याय वेदांत गुरवे नमः। योऽवतीर्ण इहाचार्य रूपेण यतीनामुदे श्रीमन्नारायणं वन्दे तं हरिं करुणानिधिं। मननाख्यं प्रकरणं वासुदेव यतीश्वरैः रचितं विस्तरेणाद्य संग्रहेण प्रकाश्यते। बालानाम् उपकाराय मम विज्ञानसिद्धये तत्र श्री बालगोपाल कृष्णः सन्निहितो भवेत्। प्राणापान व्यानोदान समानाः प्राणाः. So in the Sukshma Deha, which is consisted of 17 elements. Now these elements does not mean the 5 great elements. Okay, these are the nothing but the sattva, raja, tamo, guna anshas of the 5 great elements only. Okay, but now we specifically are going to see them as jnanendriyas, karmendriyas, and pranas. So, what are the 5 divisions of this breath? शरीरांतरवर्ती वायु. कुछ आवाज आ रही थी अभी जोर जोर से. ये चलो कोई बात नहीं. प्राणापान व्यान उदान समानाः प्राण. What are the divisions of prana? And these divisions means they are just functional divisions. It is nothing but sharirantarvarti vayu only. But because this vayu has when has different functions to perform, that because of that function, then that vayu is designated with a different name. So prana, apana, vyana, udana, and samana. These are the 5 pranas. Te उच्छ्वास निश्वासादि व्यापारैः शरीरधारकत्वात् बलप्रदत्वाच्च प्राण संशयाः. Okay. Now this Vayu, why is it called as prana over here? So he gives you 2 reasons. Because Sharira Dharakatvat, because it is responsible to keep the body together, hold it together, dharana, hold it. Because if these Vayus don't hold if this Vayu doesn't hold the body together, what will happen? The body will disintegrate. It will disintegrate. And so one reason why it is called as prana is Sharira Dharakatva. Are Baba, But how does it hold, how is it able to hold the body together? You know, how? Uchvasa Nishvasadi Vyapare through its various functions. Uchvasa means exhalation. Nishvasa means inhalation. Through inhalation, exhalation, etc., it is able to hold the body together. And so, this is one reason why it is called as prana. There is yet one more reason why it is called as prana. The second reason is balapradattvacha, because it is this prana which actually gives balam to the body. Okay, it is because of this. So whatever is, even your power to digest food is because of this prana only. Okay. Balapradattvacha prana samshya. But both these functions, Sharira Dharakatvam and Balapradattvam, how is this Vayu able to accomplish? Through this Uchvasa Nishvasa Prakriya Vyapari. Okay? So actually there are five, but he does not mention it over here. So let us keep it that way. When you go into some other text where it is detailed, it can be seen. Balapradattvacha prana samshya. So now you understand why it is called as prana. You should understand two reasons. Sharira dharakatvat, A, and B, balapradattvacha. How are both these things accomplished by the Sharirantarvarti Vayu? Through Shwas, Uchvasa Nishvasa Vyapar. Uchvas, not only just that, but the whole Vyapar. You know, even when the blood circulates in the whole body, it is nothing but, providing oxygen only. Na? Vayu only is being carried to the parts, organs, in all the everywhere, and therefore it is like that. Tadrisha samarthyam tesham rajoguna iti jneyam. Now, this kind of samarthya, the power that this Vayu has, is, you can conclude, is because of Rajoguna. Is because of Rajoguna. So, Rajoguna Janya. Because these pranas are also Rajoguna Janya. So now we understand that if you just keep two parts of the Sukshma Deha, Jnanendriya and Antakaranam on one, Karmendriya and Prana on the other. Jnanendriyas and Antakaranam is from the Sattva Amsha of the Panchamahabhutas, whereas the pranas and karmendriyas are from the Rajogunamsha. Now, how is there this difference between the pranas and karmendriyas? Because these karmendriyas are born from the Rajoguna Amsha of individual elements. Got it? Then the Rajoguna together of all the five elements is then called as Panchapranas. Similarly, over there also, the Sattva Guna Amsha of the five elements goes into, of the individual elements, goes into making of the five, five Jnanendriyas. But all together, it is called as, when it is functioning together, it is Antakaranam. हाँ सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है, the voice is breaking. चलो कोई बात नहीं, बाद में तादृश, and that's why we are able to. So what did he say? That we are able to know the sukshma deha through what? Huh? Through what? Through their karyas, karana karyai anumeyam. You remember this whole discussion? So now over here, even the pranas are also anumeya only through its karyam. Okay? हाँ, विमर्श विमर्शात्मक अंतःकरण वृत्ति ही मनः। विमर्शात्मक अंतःकरण वृत्तिर मनः, निश्चयात्मक अंतःकरण वृत्ति ही बुद्धि ही, एवं सूक्ष्म शरीरस्य सप्तदश अवयवाः। What is this mind which is one of the 17 elements? It is said, after all, it is also sattva guna ansha. But over here, there is no nishchaya. It is also a cognition. But what is not there? Nishchaya is not there. Cognition, which is not nishchayatmika. What will be the nature of that cognition? Say, suppose this is a pen. And if you do not have a nishchaya about this, that what Swamiji is holding in the hand is pen, a marker, then you can have several other vikalpas about it, correct? So if the nishchaya is not there, what will be there? Sankalpa, vikalpa will be there. Cognition is there, but how is it? There is uncertainty about it. There will be uncertainty about it. This uncertainty, the form of cognition is manaha. So vimarshat kantakarana vritti manaha. Okay. Nishchayatmakantakarana vritti. So where this uncertainty is dropped and certainty is has arrived, then that cognition itself will be called as buddhi. There will be nishchaya. Nishchayatmakantakarana vritti buddhi. Evam thus. Now, what have we finally concluded? Where did we begin? That it is all the Saptadasha Avayavas are Karana Karya Anumeya. Correct? You remember this? Pratishya. And that Pratishya is now, he is saying, is fulfilled. Evam thus. So, this is the end of this topic. Evam Sukshma Sharirasya Saptadashavayavaha. लोके एकस्मिन् वस्तुनि ज्ञातव्यः उद्देश्यो लक्षणं परीक्षा च इति उपायत्रयमस्ति. Loke, in world, what do we find? Anything that is worth knowing. How is it known? Vastuni ज्ञातव्ये. Sati. Sati Saptami का प्रयोग है. There being something to be known. How will it be known? Uddesho Lakshanam Pariksha Chaitye Upaya Trayamasti. There are these three things which are required. Uddesho, we will see, but you remember these terms. Uddesho, Uddeshaha, Uddeshya nahi. That's why, we need to be a little cautious while speaking. Yakara has to be heard because that means something different. When you are going to say Uddesh, it means simply naming an object. But when you are going to say Uddeshya, Bhanu, what is the meaning?
Uddeshya means idea or view.
Uddeshya means prayojanam.
Prayojan.
Okay. So there is, so are you able to see the difference between just one yakara over there? Uddesha and Uddeshya.
Uddeshya.
Sometimes in North India, people swallow vowels and also consonants sometimes. But both, whether it is south or north, we need to seriously look at the pronunciations. For example, in north, they will say Ram. We will say Ram. And in South India, then they will say Rama. So what we do is we swallow the last akar. But what happens there is that you add akar to it, Rama. And when you are going to say akar, it becomes Strilinga. Neither Rama is correct, Pandava, Krishna is correct, nor is Ram correct. It is Rama. That's why Shri Rama, Jaya Rama, Jaya Jaya Rama. Or we will say Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. तो ठीक है, भगवान तो समझ लेते हैं. अब भगवान समझ लेंगे, ठीक है, तुम भी तो समझो. हमको भगवान क्या समझते हैं कि नहीं समझते, ये थोड़ी चिंता है. तुम क्या समझते हो ये तो बता. Then there was this one Mahatma, generally on one mancha, and you say Pratasmaraniya Maharaj. So Pratasmaraniya, you see, he used to say Pratasmarani, and then Yakar is gone, swallowed. Then it becomes even more fashionable to say like that. And looking at him, then several people started Pratasmarani. Then what happened to the year? Oh, we are saying it, that year has already gone along with that he posted, couriered it. So Uddesha and Uddeshya. तो लोके एकस्मिन् वस्तुनि ज्ञातव्ये सति उद्देशो लक्षणं परीक्षा च उपायत्रयम् अस्ति. When you want to know something, now you will have to see to it that there are these three things aligned. Uddesha, Uddesha, Lakshanam and Pariksha. These three things should be there. Tatra Vastunama Grahanam Grahana matram uddesha. What is called as uddesha? Vastunama grahana matram. Just to not enumerate. What do they say? Name the object. Okay. Peacock, sparrow, crow. Now, what is this? You're naming birds. Okay. So, like that, Vastunama grahana matram uddesha. You do not understand anything, but you just understand that there is something like that. In childhood, we were very amused with names of some city. Honolulu, Kuala Lumpur, Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Kuala Lumpur, Kuala Lumpur. हाँ, कुछ पता नहीं। होनोलुलु, होनोलुलु, होनोलुलु है, होनोलुलु है, क्या है? Whatever. That was kind of little. You don't understand anything. Just some name that you are. Vastu ma naam grahanam matra uddesha. Then vastu swarupa grahanam lakshanam. What is called as lakshanam? Where you understand. Understand. Grahanam here means understanding. Okay. You understand the nature of that object. Vastu Swarupa Grahanam Lakshanam. Okay. Vastu Swarupa Vicharaha Pariksha. Is this truly the nature of that object or not? When this is verified through an examination. And what kind of examination? Examination means simply it is cognitive only, that you verify whether truly it is like this or not. Then that is called as pariksha. Testing it. Vastu Swarupa Vichara Pariksha. Saptadasha Avayava Namagrahano Desha Chataha. Now, so far, what have you understood? That we have given you the names of these 17 things. So, Uddesha you have. What are the Pancha Jnanendriyas, Pancha Karmendriyas, Pancha Pranas, Mana and Buddhi. So, Saptadasha Avayava Namagrahanena Uddesho Jataha. So, the first part is done. Jata is finished. Itah Param. Now, here onwards, Lakshanam Parikshancha Vadamaha. What will we do? We will give you the distinguishing feature, and which means a definition. Definition means that some distinguishing feature is So what is the otherwise if you simply say table is something that stands on four legs and giraffe is also something that stands on four legs. What is the difference? So can we call giraffe a table? So you need a feature which will distinguish it from every other object and show you how different it is. So that becomes the Lakshana. Lakshanam here simply would mean asadharana dharma. What is Lakshanam? Asadharana dharma. So, with regards to the 17 elements, we have only seen Uddesha. Now, what are we going to see? Lakshanam and Pariksha. So, naturally, you are going to ask, what do you mean by Lakshanam? Have we done this here before? In this particular session of Laghuvasudeva Mananam?
I think we have earlier discussed on the.
Huh?
We have discussed from earlier one of the chapters. We have discussed about the Lakshanam. There's the unique feature about a particular object which is not exist elsewhere else.
Correct. Lakshanam nama avyapti ativyapti sambhava rupa dosha traya rahitaha asadharana dharma. It is an asadharana dharma. Lakshanam is actually what? Some asadharana dharma. Unique property belonging to that object. Okay. But This unique property, when you are going to say, it should be able to show you just that object, nothing else. But before you understand, can this feature, can this property be turned into the lakshanam of that object? You have to see to it that it should be free, that your definition, which is based on that property belonging to the object, how should it be? That definition should be free from doshatrayas. Three defects. What are those defects? Avyapti, ativyapti, asambhava dosha. These are the three doshas. Doshatraya rahitaha asadharana. So now what is called as Lakshanam, you have the definition of Lakshanam itself. And that Lakshanam means definition of anything else. Now you actually want to see the Lakshanam of Saptadasha Avayavatmakam Sukshma Sharirasya Lakshanam. Correct? So Laksha Ekadeshe Lakshanasya Avartamanam Avyapti. Then you say, what is a cow? Cow is an animal that is, let us say, brown in color. Sir, there is a brown cow. So when you are going to say that it is brown in color, that brownness which you have made as the lakshanam of cow will be there in the brown cow or not? Will it be there in white cow? Will it be there in a spotted cow? Will it be there in a black cow?
No.
So, laksha ekadeshe lakshanasya avartamanam. Avartanam. It doesn't stay in one place. Which place? In white cow, this brownness is not there. In the black cow, the brownness is not there. Yatha kapila gauriti. Okay? Kapila, that kapila cow means the brown red cow is called kapila. Spotted means shabala, not sabala. Shabala. So that's why you have this word also, Shabala Brahma. Chitkabari, Hindi mein. So this Lakshanam, if you make this brown, animal which is brown, as the Lakshanam of the cow, it is not there in some cows. So Laksha is cow. Ekadesha is white cow. In that white cow, is this Lakshana there? Is this Lakshanam there in the white cow? Brown cow is a brown animal.
Is not
so
there.
therefore, this Lakshanasya avartanam is not there. Though it is cow, yet it is not there. And therefore, how is this Lakshanam? It is this Lakshanam is said to be under avyapti dosh defect. Defect of incompleteness. Okay. Yatha kapila gauriti. Then alakshepi lakshanasya vartanam ativyapti. That gives milk. Now you have a buffalo, a goat, and every mammal is able to give milk, including a whale. Whale is a mammal. You know this, right? So it feeds its milk to the baby whale. So what happens is, then if you make this as the lakshanam of a cow, animal that gives milk, now it can take you to the cow. Also, this lakshanam will take you to those areas which are not cows, which cannot be called as a cow, buffalo, a deer, a camel, a goat, so on and so forth. You see, so therefore, alakshepi. Did you want to say by word cow? Do you mean to say buffalo? Do you mean to say a goat? Do you mean to say a deer? Do you mean to say some other mammal? Because no, sir. But your definition is taking elsewhere, and that's why. How is this definition? This is the effect of ativyapti. It goes beyond the lakshya and overspills into something else. Okay, so the lakshanam has to be also free from ativyapti dosha. Then yatha chatushpad gauriti. He has given you another example. Saying chatushpad. If you say cow is an animal that walks on four legs, then it can be a cat, it can be a dog, it can be something else, a tiger also. But so therefore it will become ativyapti dosha. Then lakshe kwapi lakshanasya avartanam asambhavaha. Now, what is asambhava lakshanam? Which means that what if that by that definition, that feature, that property, that feature is not found in any cow or any part of the lakshya is called as asambhava. Yatha ekashafa gauriti. Shafa means the hoof of the cow. And if you have noticed, the hoof of the cow is bifurcated. But that of a horse, etc., is single hoof. So shafa is the hoof of the cow. If you say the cow is an animal with one hoof means not among all the four, there is only one hoof. Every leg has a hoof. And that how is that hoof? Eka shafa. It is not dvishafa. Shafa means hoof. Okay. Can you find a cow anywhere from Kashmir to Kanyakumari which has got Eka shafa? No. And therefore, how is this Lakshanam?
Asadhara.
It is Asambhava Lakshanam.
Asambhava.
Okay. Earlier you said that hare with horn. Similar example given. Hare with horn.
We will keep that example also not applicable here.
Okay. Okay.
Because that is Asadvasudha.
Asadvastu. Vandhyaputraha and all. Vandhyaputraha and all Asadvastu.
Asad, this is all Asad. So, Eka Shafa is there. Cow is also there. But Eka Shafa cow is not there. Then somebody is going to say Vandhya is also there, Putra is there, but Vandhya Putra is not there. But let's not bring that example. Which example? So, in order to understand all the three doshas, just one common example that what is called as a cow. What can be your definition of a cow? Then how should that definition be? It should be free from all these three defects. So, doshatraya rahitaha asadharana dharma is called as lakshanam. Now, this is going to be applicable everywhere. When you want to know Brahman also, what are you going to ask? What is the lakshanam? And when defining Brahman, how should your lakshanam be? Free from Doshatrayas. Got it? Otherwise, you went over there to know Brahman and you landed up with something else. I think even donkeys also have got Vishafa or one single Shafa. A single Shafa only, like the horse only, it must be. I've noticed. So you went over there, bring me cow. And then this was Eka Shafa he got, and then he brought home a donkey. No. So why did you bring? Because the Lakshanam was wrong. Similarly, when you want to know Paramatma, Brahmavastu, you should have the Lakshanam of Brahma only. You go into something else, then that is not Brahman. Got it? And therefore, no matter who is saying what, it does not matter. Over here, in the whole process of knowledge, the person is not at all an authority. Whether it is Sri Krishna or whether it is Vyasa, or because it is said by Vyasa, because it is said by Sri Krishna, no, sir. And we accept Sri Krishna and Vyasa because what they say is Pramana Siddham, that's right. You understand? There is a difference. You believe in something just because Sri Krishna has said it, then you are just a believer. But you accept Sri Krishna because what he has said is right, then you are on the path of knowledge. You accept what has been said because he has said so. And it is like some prophet. I'm a prophet, so believe me. That doesn't work. One day I'm going to finish this early today. Sometimes I really get tired by evening. But what happened was one person in Maharaj's time, I told you this, right? So he came and he told Maharaj, yesterday Naradji came to me. Devarshi Narad. Oh, yes. Somebody can have some experience. Narada, a very punyavan person then. And he says, Narad Muni has given me a message to be given to you. What message? This message business is there, na? Not only elsewhere, this messenger business is more flourishing. Messenger, what? So this Narad Muni came, and this Narad Muni then said to me, go and tell Akhandananda of Vrindavan that Shankaracharya is wrong. So Shankaracharya is someone who believes in Narada because Sanat Kumar Narad Samvada is there where in Chandogya. So Narad Muni has brought you this Shankaracharya is wrong. So Maharaj told us, listen, we don't accept Shankaracharya, we don't accept Advaita because Shankaracharya has said it. We accept Shankaracharya because he says Advaita. Atma is Advaita. You see? Then he said, now, furthermore, your Narada, and also your Shankaracharya, all three are Swapna Purushas for me. Go. Everybody. Even if you want to fight among yourself, go fight. Swapna Purushas. Tell Narada. Now you see, we are not accepting Advaita because Shankaracharya has said. We worship Shankaracharya because he says Atma Paramatma is non-dual, and which is Pramana Siddham. You understand the difference? Otherwise, this will also become some, who is the authority? Oh, Shankaracharya does not have, he does not say anything out of his head. Whatever is the Shruti, he just brings the conclusion and shows that this is what is meant by the Shruti. That's all. So that's why it is not an interpretation or anything. It is understanding the Shruti. But words you are employing of Shankaracharya, that's all. Okay. Iti. So, what finally have you understood as Lakshanam? Doshatraya Rahitam Asadha Doshatraya Rahitaha Asadharan Dharmaha. Doshatraya Rahito Sadharana Dharmaha Lakshanam Kimiti Ched Goho Sasnadimatvam. So, cow is the only animal in this world that has got sasana and all the other things. Hump, that Shivalinga hump is there in the cow. But there are animals like camel, they have hump. They may have hump, but they do not have sasanam. Sasanam means, you understand, right? The loose skin under the neck.
Under the neck, correct. Loose.
So, that all these things put together only will make a cow, because there will be some animals that will have that hump on the back, like the camel. But not only that we are looking at that hump, but we are also looking hump with the sasnam. Then when this is the lakshana, now you go and check whether it is there. In a black cow, is it there? It is there. Is it there in a white cow? It is there. Is it there in a young cow? It is there. Is it there in the old cow? It is there. Was it there in the cows that were 500? Yes. So whatever that has, this is cow. And therefore, if you have understood, then this is the asadharana dharma, because of which it is called as a cow. Now you can apply it anywhere and wherever that this lakshana is found, it is called as cow. So, doshatraya rahitaha asadharana dharmaha lakshanam iti siddham. Whose lakshana do we want to lakshana do we want to find?
Vadasa, sorry, 17 avayavas.
Correct. Saptadasha avayava.
Saptadasha avayava.
Sukshma sharirasya. Okay. Now this is what we are going to see furthermore. But enough now. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashtau Vande Bhagavantam Punaha Ishvaro Gururatmeti Veda Vibhagini Vyomavad Vyaptadehaya Dakshinamurtaye. Thank you all. Thank you very much.